This is pretty, you know, accurate for TI3. You know, TI3 winning TI3 was a lot more value than winning TI1.
That's true.
So Alliance being the richer team comes as no surprise to me.
Yeah, we actually ignored all of their money and just gave them their prize pool converted into Moonduck. So you can do the math on that one. And
you guys see the auction? 91 versus 69?
69, and you thought that these people were going to take it seriously. I knew it.
You know what? They did 69 thinking that they would obviously win because that is a very high amount, and then they still lost.
Still got wrecked.
Just give some context there on how bad the Venomancer actually was.
Oh, boy. This is such a puppy thing to do, honestly.
Doesn't work? Try it again.
9 years ago.
It was like grand finals time, game 1. Let's try Venomancer.
We're doing it again. I know this can work, and I'll prove it.
I think the aggressive try.
Oh,
they got brooded.
The classic. Well, this changes everything, huh? The last big brood.
They don't have a great brood. Medusa can be okay later, but other than that, they have nothing to kill these spiders.
Yeah, a lot of single target
I
stuff.
guess this Broodmother is going to be able to. If you get Roche early, this is if there were a game to spend bucks on a Super Roche for Alliance, this has got to be it, because you need to try and slow down Navi's tempo.
Let's see. Let's see if Alliance have what it takes to slow down and counter the Dendi brood that Na'Vi have brought to the fray. We will see sort of the switch up in position. They are going to put Loader in the mid lane to farm against the Spider and take Chessie to the safer spot.
Yeah, you got a lot of options.
Bottom lane.
Rotated out as well.
Okay, steps a little too far forward. Puppy's there waiting in the trees, and they will claim themselves first blood. Na'Vi with the smart lane setup. Making it very hard for Alliance in multiple lanes. Top lane, EGM is going to try and do his best to abuse the fact that Might Have Heaven is on his own for now, getting a fair few stacks of the poison up. Farm to be taken away from Alliance.
And that's why Brood's the hard counter to Medusa, because you deny this triple camp on this top shrine. You don't want to let Chessie just farm here whenever top lane becomes unsafe.
Top lane, EGM steps up a little too far. Does get a lot of poison out. Might Have Heaven will take a heavy hit after those. In fact, a heavy hit enough to kill him off. The 5 stacks will take him out. So EGM falls, but he'll take the trade. Getting the core kill. More than happy with that one. The bounces of the snake. Perfect bounces from Chessie. Will set up for Alliance to look to try and dive in for another. Bulldog is tanking the tower, though. Taking quite a lot of hits. And in fact, Arstal just turns. And Bulldog, oh my goodness. Making it very difficult for them to push in with the sort of power that they'd hoped for. As Dendi getting all the space in the world inside of the jungle, staying ahead as the Spider now come back towards the mid. Looks to try and play aggressive onto EGM. EGM does have Loader by his side. He's going to go for the self-disruption. Ake's also turned up to try and help out. A heal will keep him safe. Loader actually popping the ult to try and scare them off. Demonic Purge down onto Light of Heaven. He'll get the ult out onto the two of them, and Light of Heaven will actually stay alive to finally falls. They did have the damage from the Purge and the poison, so they get the kill on the Veno. Dendi will turn and take the trade. Moves into the river and finds Ake.
He is level 12 already. Good.
It doesn't matter sort of how strong of a push you have. If the game does go on and Deuce is there prepared on the high ground, it's going to be very difficult to push into bottom lane. They'll lose the tower, but Alliance are there to ready to make some trades happen because of it. Vorce will fall. Puppy surrounded. They've got the sentry down, giving them the vision. Alliance, they'll allow that. They'll lose a tower, but they get 2 very nice kills. Finally able to take a Vorce out. Because are they really playing as fast as they need to? Bottom lane, Bulldog does get caught out. Try to push out the bottom lane on his own. Artstyle's here as well to make sure there's no escape for the Night Stalker. Does swap him back, but actually doesn't get the chance to get the missile out. Bulldog, he's got the movement speed. Finally, the missile connection is there, but he's already up to the high ground and backups in. Loader and Ake, they're ready to keep Bulldog alive. They'll turn, look towards Puppy. EGM with the wraparound, lays down the poison. Puppy will fall. And now Artstyle still desperately trying to chase for the Bulldog kill. He'll get the magic missile out, but he's not going to get it. Artstyle falls as well as this time. Bulldog will survive as the backup comes into play. EGM, he's in fact setting up for more. The Demonic Purge is ready, slowing down her Vorce. There's no escape for the Luna as Na'Vi lose 3, double kill for EGM. They're walking into Alliance's trap each and every time, and now the net worth is even, Kyle.
Yeah, and again, what's happened? What's the game plan here? You have the strongest hero in this entire game of Dota, and the Brood's yet to be involved. This is the 22 pick. Mid-tower is still alive.
It's true that the way Dendi's playing...
Oh, the evil creeps.
Oh, okay. So we are going to see who bought what. So by the looks of it, with them all sort of swarming Light of Heaven, you would imagine these are the as you said, the evil creeps being purchased by Alliance by the looks of it, as all 8 are just heading in toward... they're blocking him off! Oh no, he's actually blocked! He's got a TP! He's got a TP!
It's a near impossible game for you to properly work it. I'm going to throw out another trivia. Hopefully I don't get ignored on this one.
Yes, see if we have a better response this time with your question. See, this one it's a pretty hard one here.
I don't think so. The crowd should know the answer to this. There's at least 2 easy ones.
Okay. Well, we'll see if the Dota 2 players know their stuff. It is a pretty tense game, though, so I don't sort of blame them for ignoring your questions. As this one, it's a close one. So Bulldog, well, you did ask for 3, but maybe Bulldog's counting isn't quite up to scratch.
On both.
So he's wrong on both, and he didn't give the right number.
Correct.
So it's a good attempt, Bulldog.
Luna is actually in this game.
And okay, there we go. Okay. Oh dear. Well, back towards mid. Loader and EGM have been trapped in the trees. They get the root off. Puppy with the control on the 2 of them. EGM's still alive for now. There's the backup. Ake comes in with the grave. EGM won't fall. The ult will be down for Light of Heaven, but Chessie's ready to get involved. Stonegaze holding Light of Heaven in place. A buyback comes out from Puppy. Bulldog able to hold Artstyle off to the side of Forces, trying to get him with the Eclipse. They're backing away. The beams will bring down Ake. He gets the dazzle kill. Can they get anything more of this? Alliance still looking to poke him from the side. Chessie's still pretty strong, but now they'll surround him. The spiders are in. Out comes Bulldog with the AoE silence. Loader's in as well, forcing them back. Chessie's being focused though. Can they kill him off? The Deuce is falling low. Chessie will be healed up. Ake, can he save him? He cannot. Chessie falls. Na'Vi get the big kill. Take down the Medusa. Dendi, he's looking to chase for more. He's on to Bulldog, but Bulldog has EGM and Ake by his side. Dendi quickly getting himself back down to the low ground. Sort of build up to this part where they have the actual sort of items and auras to move in with. But now they're here, it really is tough for Alliance to slow them down when they go in with those 5-man plays.
They're going to have double BKB timing as well in just a few moments. Well, maybe a couple of minutes.
Here we go, and we are going to see the ritual sacrificing of the Sadim creeps now. They've had their 7 minutes of pleasure. As here we go, as our Roche will be more than ready to kill them. Well, he does want to take that DD rune down with him. He's going to let it be there for Chessie. As Chessie's actually going to farm them up as well. As
I don't know, same as Terrorblade. I think Luna's probably the worst hero to play against ST in the game. You just get disrupted once and you're in trouble.
Here we go. They're going to go for Roche. Bulldog's trying to make a deal with a VR guy, but our VR guy, he's ignoring him, of course. He's hammering away. He's not going to listen to this. He wants to punch some of them. As Loader will have the borrowed time to tank it up. We'll see how much the VR Roche can do as he is dying. The borrowed time will finish. Loader's got to be a little careful. They do have heals. In fact, Loader bashed up. They've got the disruption. EGM making sure that this is safe. As they do get the Roche, not quite strong enough.
Solar Crest Vlads. And all these heals, as you said. Like, how do you kill him?
Swap back. Bulldog's going to get swat straight in, gets the silence off. Chessie forcing into position aggressively with the stone gates, pushing them back. Bulldog will fall. Dendi and Artstyle, they'll look to try and strike back now. It's 4 versus 5. Alliance do not have the numbers. They're starting to retreat. They don't have the stone gaze, of course, already being used. Loader's going to be the first focus. Now, of course, with the BKB. Pops the Eclipse. Moving it onto Chessie. Chessie taking a lot of damage. The poison's out as well from Light of Heaven. Loader borrowed time, healed up. Turns towards Chessie with a missed call. And again, they cannot quite kill him off. You see so much damage the Na'Vi's heroes have taken. They'll now swap back Chessie. Chessie's he's just hitting him back. Her Forcer's got to retreat. They're kiting him up beautifully, though, and they will get the kill off. They'll take him down, but it's just the once. Chessie has the Aegis. Can they really do it a second time? They'll try their best. Chessie, Hurricane Pikes down to the low ground. Dendi with the focus, burning his mana with that Diffusal Blade. Artstyle staying on top of him, but Orphotic Shield's out. Loader keeping him alive. A defensive disruption from EGM. Chessie is more than fine, and Puppy's got to be careful. Puppy getting focused. He's into the trees. The dust will catch him. Chessie's hunting. He's going to find him. Manta to remove the root. Puppy's still backing away from this all, but Bulldog's back in on top of him. Puppy will die. They cannot kill the Deucer twice. Only the once, and now Light of Heaven left behind in the river, slowed down by Bulldog's Void. As a double kill is picked up for Chessie. Dendi does manage to pick up EGM on the back lines.
He's so strong. Bulldog's in trouble.
Dendi's trying to go for this. Chessie is here. Chessie, can he have the damage to pull Dendi off? Dendi, he's certainly picking them apart. Double kill for Dendi. Can he get another triple kill? Now, can he get away, Chessie? Can he quite find him? He cannot. Dendi able to rectify that fight perfectly for Na'Vi. It was a bit of a disaster, but he's able to get in and pick up a triple kill off the back of a fight that his team had already lost. As a team Alliance, Bulldog He's been found in the trees. Will pop the ult in an attempt to get away. Can they chase this one down? Magic missiles out, and Dendy's got the damage. Bulldog's dead. It's Dendy, the spider. He played it very sort of slow and safe this game, but it's certainly looking to pay off now. Level 25. And causing a serious issue for a lot of the members of Alliance. And look at this push, Na'Vi into the base. Chessie, can he hold this? He's without EGM and Bulldog, and the base is just getting ripped apart from Na'Vi. They'll finish off the full set of Rex down bottom. A buyback comes out from EGM. Can they make Na'Vi pay for this? The swap back, Arstyle getting EGM right onto the front line. It's a beautiful setup, but Ake's there with the save. The Graves out. EGM, will he still go down? The Stone Gates from Chessie holding them in place, but they've lost EGM. It's a dieback on the Shadow Demon. The BKB's out from Dendy, but he's taking hard hits from Chessie. BKB now ends as he backs off, where Alliance will have the upper hand in numbers, and the money is there for Chessie to finish off that rapier if he wishes.
I think he definitely wants to. You can hear the crowd getting into it.
They take it so quickly, though. Roche doesn't stand a chance against the physical output, and there will not be any Super Roshan purchases.
Watch the Rover, though. It's heading towards the secret shop right now.
Here's the rapier pickup. Bit of miscommunication. They've got to keep that courier safe. So they will indeed do so. Get it back. That's a little bit risky there, of course. Artstyle having the Axe does have that illusion with the spells. Nearly got vision. Oh, sorry, no, it's changed now, isn't it? It's just the extra mana.
Yeah.
All right, so he should be pretty hard to kill. We did say that a few times earlier. In fact, well, Artstyle, he will be found. Na'Vi being picked apart a little bit on the side of Force. He's trying to go into Bulldog. We see top lane. Dendy's going for the rat play. He's focusing the buildings. Will force out the fortification as Alliance sort of getting split between what they want to go for. Force, he's just BKBing and hitting the racks. The Glaze are bouncing around. Chessie's outside of the base. He's finished on Puppey. Force is trying to find this objective, but now the BKB ends. Force is left inside the base. He does have the Aegis, but it's just him and Light of Heaven here. They've got a good shot at killing him off twice. Artstyle with the illusion will swap back Chessie, take him away from this potential second kill on her Force for now. Bulldog staying on top of Light of Heaven. Alliance, they still want to keep this chase on. They know with 2 dead on Na'Vi, this is a great time for them to continue to try and punish these heroes of Na'Vi. Bulldog, has he got the backup? They're turning on him. Bulldog will fall, but it's given time for Chessie to turn up. We'll get the initial Skadi hit onto Light of Heaven. Setups from EGM with that disruption. A Force in potential trouble. Demonic Purge down. A Force trying his best to fight this, but with the rapier on Chessie, there's no hope for him. As a Force will fall, they get the kills. Top lane, Dendy did manage to get the range racks. Melee racks also being beaten down upon, but Ake is able to push away the spiders. Let's see what sort of a hold they put together. Fortifications out.
Yeah,
with that glyph in mind, Chessie's setting up to take this tower and start to potentially immediately move forward onto the tier 4s. The Force has to buy back, surely. As the tier 4s getting focused, they're going to melt pretty quickly to this rapier. There comes the buyback. We'll see what Alliance's reaction will be now. Chessie, he's swapped in deep. He gets the Stone Gaze off in time, though, as now Na'Vi, they're split apart. Artstyle will be the focus as they're on top of the Vengeful Spirit. He's dead for 70, no buyback. Alliance, can they move on for another? Dendy held outside of the base. The roots come out from Puppey. The ult as well from Light of Heaven. Is it enough damage, though? Crimson Guard giving them some sort of safety. Dendy moving in with the BKB. He's not to Ake, but the Aphotic Shield from Loda keeps Ake alive. They'll turn back towards Dendy. Dendy's in trouble. The vessel's on top of him. He has no lifesteal. The Scrape for Ake keeps him alive. Dendy falls. He'll buy back. Loda's being focused. Chessie trying to turn towards the Force. The Force has he got the damage. He's trying to bring down the Deucer, but he cannot. A disruption comes out. Chessie takes down one. He takes down a Force. There's 4 dead on Na'Vi. GG is called, and Alliance will take game 1.
Oh! Yes! In time. Ice cream AA. Oh, we've been waiting for so long. That's great.
Okay. Hey, did you guys see the bidding for this auction? 93 versus 119?
Yeah, they're really trying.
Na'Vi bid that's like a lot. That's like an 1/8 of their total bank just to potentially win the bidding.
They only have 400 left, and there's still 2 bans and 3 picks to go. You have to think with whatever they end up picking, they're not going to have enough for like a Super Roche or anything like that.
No.
A Dendy Ancient Apper, that's old school.
That is old school.
Dendy played Mars last time. They were the first team to pick Mars, so I would assume that it's going to be mid-Mars, offline Underlord, safe lane Bounty Hunter, and then the supports being AA and Tusk. And they're just going to run around getting kills a lot, I'm guessing.
He's an Underlord, will be able to walk it off, and he's got regen prepared for the lane. 6 down goes in the south. Oh no, indeed, he tried to go for that one up top. It is going to look to cost him his life for TP coming in, but it's not going to be soon enough. In fact, EGM continuing the TP, wants to try and find the kill trade, as Artstar does get the first blood, and in fact with the Jukes as well, Artstar's still alive, surviving, as EGM wasn't quite able to finish him off, and he's getting beaten down by Puppey and Artstar. If they can now turn him with the shards skilled up, they'll get the two of them. Let's play it now. There we have it, ladies and gentlemen. Artstar, the snow cone himself, picking up the double kill to start the game.
Bulldog in a little bit of trouble here.
And again, sprouted out. Ooh, very nicely pushed out of the shards there with the sprout. Actually could turn, and Puppey is getting low. Does manage to get the snowball off in time, and they should get the kill on Puppey. Can they get Bulldog in trade? Sick charge is going to be popped. The cold feet won't quite proc. He's able to get himself away. Even has the chance to pop out a question mark, of course. Trying to dive underneath the tab, and another sprout keeps Bulldog safe and out of vision. Artstar's the one to feel the pain as EGM picks up a second. Both heroes going down on Na'Vi's half. Now they can try and turn. Puppey's back in the game. Looks for the shard set up onto EGM. He gets one further nuke out. Snowball's there. EGM will finally fall.
Yeah, he's fine with that, though. That's why they always ganking me, I'm sure he's saying, but it's fine. Loda's getting the space.
So we'll be able to grab the bouncy rune. It's almost certainly going to cost him his life. The save will come in with the snowball, but Bulldog's turned up as there's four of them here ready to find the kills as Artstar falls. Chessie pounces up to the high ground. As the setup will be there onto Puppey. Loda drops a fire blast. Puppey cannot escape as Alliance getting active. And now start to back off a little bit with Light of Heaven showing his face, but the tier 1 incredibly low. They will want to try and finish this off. Alliance is still just all the distraction. Bottom lane, Bulldog getting some good damage onto the tier 2. The setup's there. A 4 steps forward, Soulbind onto the two of them. Bulldog's out. Sprout, the double Sprout, controlling both of them here. Puppey's trying to turn up and turn things around for them. Dendy, a great arena. He's locked down the three of them. In fact, he leaves up the two of them. Great crash with the double kill. And with the snowball forward, Na'Vi starting to now break apart this push from outside of Alliance. Bulldog being chased. Chessie ready to try and poke back in. Bulldog will be able to grab the double damage room, but Dendy lands the spear. It's a triple kill for the Mars. There's 4 dead on Alliance. Chessie, the only one left alive. The shards from Puppey won't quite catch him, so Chessie will live. At the exact whereabouts, and Force will start to now poke at Bulldog. The rest of Na'Vi ready to lead in. Puppey is going to look for the setup. The leash catches the two of them, but the arena's down. They're both trapped. EGM and Loda stuck in the pit. Again, these setups from Dendy doing big things for Na'Vi. The cold feet procs on EGM. EGM will fall, and with the setup further there from Puppey, they'll catch Loda as well.
And Bulldog on the run.
He's trying to get away from Avorst. TP coming in from Chessie. See if he can keep Bulldog safe as he'll now turn. Sprouts out, the bounce with the shuriken, he cuts through the trees. Avorst gets the kill, but Chessie gets the trade. Chessie getting closer to sort of that first big fighting item. The diffuser blade is the one that he needs.
Let's see, Avorst, some flashbacks. Not a huge fan of Admiral Bulldog Fury, I'd imagine.
And Artstar, he's been found. Chessie and Ake. No further chase there for now. We'll see what sort of itemization Denny wants to go for next, if he does want to go for the Blink or the BKB to allow him to keep these fights going. Chessie, he's in on to Dendy. Dendy lays down the arena. He's taking a lot of damage. Puppey and Avorst, though, by his side. They can turn, spearing Chessie back into the wall. Dendy's still alive. They get the kill. Now they'll turn towards Loda. Dendy in trouble. He will fall. 3 versus 3. Can Na'Vi come out on top of this? They've found Loda. The track's out. They'll take down the Green Swamp Man. As Na'Vi may have lost Dendy this time, but again, he gets the job done, laying down the arena, and here we have it. So this time, the creeps out. Once again, all 8 of them on Na'Vi's side. We'll see if they are going to help or hinder. It's a little scarier for Alliance to turn up. Dendy can look for these setups.
Oh, Bulldog.
Get the vision. If Dendy can get the blink play here, jumps in. Beautiful spear. Knocks Bulldog back to the tree in the arena. Also traps in Ake. The tracks are out. They'll get both of them. Dendy continue to make the moves happen on this mid-Mars.
Fury will pop his ultimate for now, but
Quick link back, Dendy. Lays down the arena. We'll be able to knock Loda back towards the wall, and Puppey's in with the save for now. Going in with the snowball. It's going to be a big ice blast coming in straight onto the two of them. Will-O-Wisp is down from Ake. He's looking to set up the nuke. No one falling yet. Dendy getting low. Dendy will fall as Ake finishes him off again. The Will-O-Wisp causing so many issues to Soulbind. The double stun out. They're able to offer up the ignites too. Puppey's in trouble. Spirit Vessel's upon him. Puppey falling low. Puppey dies. 3 dead on Na'Vi. Light of Heaven left alone. They'll take 4. Alliance with a fantastic fight. Ake just causing so much chaos with that Will-O-Wisp. Na'Vi could not fight underneath it at all. of the game to sort of force Na'Vi back when these 25-minute bounty runes will be about to spawn. Chessie,
we got him.
He's in, looks for Dendy, the silence out, Soulbind as well as the double fire blast follow up from Loader. The Will-O-Wisp catching the 4 of them, bringing them back into it all. Chessie's ready to move in with the BKB. Artstyle's dead, Puppy's in trouble, knocked back by the Bloody Light. Ake with so much control, taking down a third. Double buybacks coming out from Na'Vi. Puppy in on the front immediately after he bought back for this. Chessie, he's ready to collapse straight back on top of them. It's a dieback from Puppy. Forced is trying to do something, but this bounty can't offer anything up at all. He is not ready to fight. The bounty's dead for 50 seconds.
GG.
This AA is in trouble too. They will drop the arena, but it is over. They're tapping out. It's too much. Alliance have done it here. 2-0. They take game 2 as Alliance. This game, I think out of all the ones we've seen, they look to be absolutely back on top form. Great performance all round.
Oh yeah, no complaints from any of the way that these guys played, and it's just so cool as well to watch them play their iconic heroes, right? Not just the Bulldog Prophet, but Ake on his Coddle. How many times has he played that?
I mean, Ake was showing up big time there.
Loader on some melee hero with the stun that gets carried by his mid player. It feels like I'm watching TI3 all over again.
Well, we do see that they are still playing on, even though GG's are called. I don't know if this is some sort of a fake GG. Dendy's, they're still fighting on. Okay, so I believe because it's a custom game, the GG command probably does not instantly destroy the Ancient. So the game is over. The game is over indeed. They do studly. So there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. Alliance taking the series against Na'Vi 2-0. Once again, in 2019, they still have it, Carl.
Oh yeah, they definitely do.